But yeah, I think for me in my experiences, something that I think that could help somebody um with this theme, which to be honest, like we are talking a lot about, we're talking a lot about, like, atonement and forgiveness, redemption, and all this stuff, that the three words we keep repeating over and over again. But um I think at this heart of it all, um it's personal growth, personal growth, and become basically transformation, like, and knowing that, we're not forever condemned, knowing that there is a second chance, there is a way to make up for the things we've done wrong, that, this is not inescapable, knowing that this is something that we can come back from, we can come out of, because that's where a lot of people stay. They stay in the guilt, they stay in the hatred, the hating oneself. They stay in the 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 dark hole in which they feel they belong in. And I think that, in my experience, what has helped me whenever I felt like I fucked up is immediately trying to make up for it. Like you were saying, like, immediately apologize, immediately address it, immediately take the steps. Because the sooner you do it, or not even just the sooner you do it, but like when you decide, when you make the decision to, and you make the action, when you turn the decision into the action, the lighter you get, the better you feel, and the easier it gets each time to do something different, to be something different. And you know, um, and the more you do it, the more proof you have. The more good you do, the better the choices you make, the different choices you make, knowing that the old you would do something different in this situation, but this situation you did something different. You did something better. You made a better choice. It's the small choices, it's the small steps. We all think that this is some insurmountable mountain that we can never, like, climb. That is just so grand and so big that, like, this hole that we're in, we're never gonna get out. We're never gonna come. How can we ever be someone on the mountain when we're in this hole? Like, how can we ever be the person who is so much better than us, who's like so much more perfect, someone who never hurt anybody in their life? Like, that is, like, not attainable. But we can get out of this hole. We can claw each and every inch. Like, and each time we claw our way out of the hole that we dug ourselves in, a lot of the time, that we fucked over people. Some of these people threw dirt in us, threw justifiably probably dirt in our faces while we're down in this hole. You know, um, if we just, show them that we are different people, that we're better people, then, each little decision each little action we make, sooner or later, we've, like, in the journey of doing these small actions, we've already transformed, and we won't even know until somebody notices, someone tells us. Um, I think these little actions. That's the thing, is like these insurmountable, like, atonement that we think that we're never going to achieve, so we don't even try. Like, if we just take it one step at a time, one small gesture of kindness, that we wouldn't, like, if we want to be good people, just do good things. It's really so simple. It's like the simplest thing that we could ever think of. It's like, if we want to make it up to somebody, make it up to them in whatever way we can, like in the smallest of actions to the biggest of actions. And once we get good at it, it's a practice. Like, once we get into that, it gets easier to do it, and then it gets easier to believe that you can become something better. Like, that's what I believe. That's, like, how I, live my life. And to be honest, like, I think that, to segue into everything, I think that is, the lesson, and the lessons we learn through experience, which is why we've decided to call this the You Learn with Experience podcast,
Learn from
because
experience podcast.
we all learn from the experiences and the lives we live every day. Um, and that's the
You
end.
might actually have to double check if that shit doesn't exist already.
I know, right? I guess I know, right? We don't want no copyright. No,
Well,
we gotta. I'll like do something different if it's already been taken. But anyway,
the way it slips off,
it does. Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know, right? You learn from experience podcast, or you learn from experience podcast, whichever it is.
Learn from learn from experience, but
Uh, we might have to change it, but yeah, that's why I believe it's like it's the lessons we learn through experience, and that's why through this podcast, hopefully, you can learn from our experiences, and maybe you can grow from yours. You guys have a nice night. Take care, everybody.